Meghan Markle's story has always lived in the space between spotlight and scrutiny. To millions, Meghan Markle is the self-made striver who married into history. To critics like Tom Bower, Meghan Markle is a strategist who shaped events and herself with relentless precision. Bower's book Revenge didn't just toss opinions into the air, it planted a flag, claiming that the Meghan Markle we met was the Meghan Markle she designed. Those are his allegations, and they've been disputed. But they still echo because they challenge the version of Meghan Markle that many people felt they knew. The question isn't whether ambition exists. Meghan Markle, by her own trajectory, is clearly ambitious. The question is what that ambition means when it collides with a royal surname and a global platform. Prince Harry is right there at the center of it. Every headline that lifts Meghan Markle also drags Prince Harry into the frame, and every accusation aimed at Meghan Markle ricochets onto him. That's why this conversation won't die. It isn't just about what Meghan Markle may have said or done. It's about what Prince Harry staked on that story, and what happens if the narrative keeps shifting under their feet. And yet, away from the noise, the paper trail tells a more complicated tale. Spotify ended, archetypes paused. Then, Meghan Markle reappeared with Lemonada Media and a fresh podcast in 2025. Netflix didn't walk. They extended, reshaping the deal and lining up more work. The lifestyle venture that launched as American Riviera Orchard resurfaced as ever, tethered to a glossy Netflix series. For every pundit saying the doors are shut, there's a counter headline showing another one opening. So here's where we start. Tom Bower says one thing, Meghan Markle does another, and Prince Harry's name keeps threading through both. If you strip out the noise, you're left with a tug-of-war between claims and counter-moves, between the story that Tom Bower wants you to see and the story Meghan Markle keeps trying to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Next up, we compare the crafted persona Meghan Markle presented with the specific claims Tom Bower makes, and why some insiders pushed back. Meghan Markle introduced herself to the world as a determined outsider who navigated Hollywood, philanthropy, and then the monarchy. Meghan Markle, the striver. Meghan Markle, the advocate. Meghan Markle, the unexpected duchess. Tom Bower counters that this was not just a life, but a construction. In Revenge, Tom Bower frames Meghan Markle as an operator who managed press relationships, cultivated key allies, and edited pivotal anecdotes to sharpen a heroic arc. Those are Tom Bower's claims, not settled facts, but they resonate because they directly challenge the public story Meghan Markle and Prince Harry presented after stepping back from royal duties. The pushback to Tom Bower has been real. Several people named in Revenge have disputed or criticized portions of Tom Bower's account, and outlets have noted that some anecdotes clash with what colleagues and co-stars have said about Meghan Markle. That context matters. It turns Tom Bower's book into one narrative among competing narratives, not a final verdict. For viewers, the tension sits right here, between Meghan Markle's on-record self-portrait and Tom Bower's off-record interviews and interpretations. So where does Prince Harry fit? Prince Harry is the hinge. If Tom Bower's allegations are taken at face value, they recast how some audiences interpret the choices Prince Harry made. If the criticisms of Tom Bower hold weight, they reinforce Meghan Markle's argument that hostile coverage has distorted the couple's story. That's why names keep repeating: Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, Tom Bower, because the debate isn't just about one person's past, it's about which version of events the public believes and which receipts feel credible. But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we line up Tom Bower's specific flashpoints and why they proved so sticky in the media cycle even amid corrections and pushback. Tom Bower says he followed the breadcrumb trail, old colleagues, past friends, even former partners, and the portrait he drew of Meghan Markle was sharp. In his telling, Meghan Markle curated access, curated moments, and curated people. He describes a pattern: make the impression, climb the rung, move on. Whether you buy Tom Bower's conclusions or not, the framing lands because it recasts familiar scenes in a colder light. Supporters of Meghan Markle push back hard. They argue Tom Bower stitched together selective memories and grudge-filled quotes, then stapled them to a timeline that suits his thesis. They point to former co-workers who praise Meghan Markle's work ethic, to charity projects that predate the royal chapter, to moments that don't square with the idea of a one-note operator. Same footage, different cut. And that's the sticky part. The same milestones can read as hustle or as strategy, depending on who's narrating. When Tom Bower emphasizes calculated moves, fans emphasize resilience. When Tom Bower highlights exits, fans highlight new opportunities. Meghan Markle becomes two versions at once, ambitious builder to one camp, relentless tactician to the other. Prince Harry sits in the overlap. If Tom Bower's claims land, they color how some people see Prince Harry's leap. If the counterclaims persuade, they underline how fiercely Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have had to manage a storm that never lets up. Either way, the narrative keeps spinning because both sides can point to receipts, and both sides can say the other is editing the reel. But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we track the career pivots, the deals that ended, the projects that launched, and why they complicated the idea that every door had slammed shut. First came the stall. Spotify ended, archetypes stopped, and the narrative around Meghan Markle shifted overnight. Supporters said Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were pivoting. Critics said Meghan Markle had run out of runway. Either way, the exit created a vacuum, and Meghan Markle hates vacuums. Then came the pivot. Meghan Markle resurfaced in audio with Lemonada rolling out a founder-to-founder show built around candid conversations. The episodes felt lighter, quicker, more entrepreneurial. Meghan Markle wasn't just interviewing. Meghan Markle was positioning, folding her own business story into every talk. Prince Harry wasn't front and center, but Prince Harry's name still shadowed the headlines because the couple's brands moved together even when they moved separately. Meanwhile, the screen door didn't slam. Netflix didn't walk away. Netflix doubled down. The slate recalibrated. The timelines moved, but the pipeline stayed open. That complicates the easy "it's over" take. If Meghan Markle was truly iced out, Meghan Markle wouldn't be expanding into a lifestyle series tied to her own products. The play is obvious. Keep content alive while a consumer brand takes shape. And that's the message the market hears. Deals can die, but momentum can migrate. Meghan Markle lost a platform, then built another. Prince Harry's name still drifts through every headline, but the business signals say the couple is betting on projects they can steer and monetize. That wasn't the whole story. Next, we zoom in on the brand reboot, how a name change turned into a wider repositioning and why it matters for Meghan Markle's comeback arc. Netflix is the test that won't go away. If Meghan Markle were truly finished, Meghan Markle wouldn't still be developing on-screen projects. If Prince Harry had no pull, Prince Harry wouldn't keep appearing in conversations about future slates. The relationship shifted, sure, but Netflix didn't slam the door. Netflix adjusted the brief. That matters. It signals that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry still offer something streamers value: name gravity, built-in audience, and conversation. For Meghan Markle, television is more than content. Television is leverage. A doc, a series, a special, each becomes a message, a tone, a look. Meghan Markle understands that better than most. When critics say the pipeline is thin, Meghan Markle answers with a teaser or a treatment. When skeptics ask if the couple can deliver, Prince Harry appears in the teaser reel and resets the frame. The names travel together even when the episodes don't. There's also the optics game. Tom Bower's claims live in print, Meghan Markle's counter moves live on screen. That's why the Netflix lane is so strategic. If Meghan Markle can land one sticky show, something watchable, bingeable, memeable, the temperature around the brand changes. If Prince Harry can anchor a project that feels authentic, not preachy, the skepticism loosens. One strong release can drown a month of headlines. Still, pressure builds with every update. Streamers want heat, not history. Meghan Markle needs a format that feels fresh, not recycled. Prince Harry needs moments that feel personal, not performative. The next drop can't just exist, it has to move culture. And that's why the brand work matters even more now, because the shows and the store have to rhyme. But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we track the brand reboot, how Meghan Markle turned a soft launch into a bigger identity shift, and why that pivot might be the real engine behind the comeback. A name is a story in shorthand. When Meghan Markle shifted from a soft, aspirational label to a cleaner, tighter identity, Meghan Markle wasn't just swapping fonts. Meghan Markle was signaling control. The reset said, fewer adjectives, more intent. Tied to screen plans and pop-up moments, it turned product into proof. If the on-screen Meghan Markle leans lifestyle and leadership, the off-screen Meghan Markle needs a brand that can carry that tone into kitchens and closets. That's the loop. Show it, sell it, show it again. The play fits how Meghan Markle operates. Keep the message minimalist. Let the visuals do the heavy lifting. Then layer in the voice. Quick reels, clipped interviews, a calm cadence that says, I've done this before. It's not just merchandise, it's a mood. And mood sells when controversy tires an audience out. If you're debating whether Meghan Markle planned every move, Meghan Markle would rather have you tasting a limited release product and watching the next episode. Brand work also buys time. While critics trade quotes and Tom Bower's name keeps popping up, Meghan Markle pushes forward-facing touchpoints that feel apolitical. Texture, ritual, routine. If the story around Meghan Markle is control, the counterstory is fear. Prince Harry still hovers in the frame because whenever Meghan Markle builds something, Prince Harry's gravity follows. But the brand language keeps him lightly in the wings, ready to step in only when the narrative needs a softer pulse. The risk? Reboots demand delivery. A sleek relaunch without a sticky hero product becomes another headline with no heartbeat. Meghan Markle needs a breakout item that people actually reorder. Prince Harry needs a moment that feels human inside the brand world, not pasted on top of it. If they find that balance, useful goods on the shelf, watchable episodes on the screen, the conversation shifts from claims versus counters to does this work in my life? But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we look at how all of this collides with Prince Harry's image, why Prince Harry's name gets dragged into every Meghan Markle debate, and how Prince Harry's credibility becomes a pressure point the brand can't ignore. Prince Harry didn't just marry Meghan Markle. Prince Harry merged brands with Meghan Markle. That's why every debate about Meghan Markle runs straight through Prince Harry's reputation. When critics amplify Tom Bower's claims, Prince Harry becomes the collateral. When supporters stress Meghan Markle's charity and creative work, Prince Harry becomes the proof. The names are stuck together, and that fusion cuts both ways. There's a specific pressure point here. Prince Harry built a public identity around service and candor. Prince Harry talked about mental health, duty, and the cost of fame with unusual openness. So when the narrative tilts, when Meghan Markle is framed as hyper-calculated, Prince Harry's judgment gets pulled into question. Was Prince Harry protecting a partner against relentless scrutiny? Or was Prince Harry endorsing a version of events that won't hold? That's the question that hums beneath every headline. Meghan Markle understands this dynamic. Meghan Markle knows that Prince Harry's warmth still buys the couple a margin of grace. That's why moments that feel unscripted matter so much. A small exchange on camera, a grounded line in an interview, a glimpse of Prince Harry that feels uncoached. These are the seconds that quiet a storm. But they're hard to manufacture, and the audience can smell it when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry try too hard. Then there's fatigue. People tire of backlash cycles. If the conversation around Meghan Markle sounds like a loop, viewers disengage. Prince Harry pays that price first. The goodwill Prince Harry earned from service can't be spent twice on the same storyline. The fix isn't another statement. The fix is substance. A project with purpose. A moment that lands. Something that lets Prince Harry be Prince Harry without feeling like Prince Harry is playing defense for Meghan Markle. That's why the stakes are personal. If Meghan Markle's relaunch works, Prince Harry stabilizes. If Meghan Markle's relaunch stalls, Prince Harry absorbs the fallout. It isn't fair, but it's real. The public doesn't separate the silhouettes. Prince Harry's credibility becomes the barometer for whether Meghan Markle's claims and counters feel convincing. And if the barometer starts falling, the brand storms get louder. But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we break down the media physics, how control of the narrative slips, why authenticity beats press releases, and what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry must do to keep attention from curdling into indifference. Meghan Markle has always prized message discipline. Meghan Markle understands that a headline can be steered, that a caption can soften the edge of a story, that a well-timed appearance can mute a week of noise. But there's a point where PR control meets narrative gravity. And that's where Meghan Markle keeps colliding with Tom Bower's claims. You can correct a detail. You can't outshout a mood. When an audience decides a story feels off, the fix isn't spin. The fix is something that feels unfiltered. That's why authenticity now outperforms statements. If Meghan Markle posts, the comments parse tone. If Meghan Markle grants an interview, viewers scan the pauses. When Prince Harry speaks, Prince Harry's cadence becomes data. Does it feel easy or guarded? The public has learned to read between lines, and that's the battlefield where both Meghan Markle and Prince Harry must win. A single candid beat, a laugh that isn't scripted, a moment that isn't perfect, can do more reputational work than a month of press memos. But the tighter the grip, the slipperier the story becomes. If Meghan Markle rushes to manage every ripple, Meghan Markle can amplify the splash. If Prince Harry steps in to cushion every headline, Prince Harry accidentally centers it. That's the paradox. Control built the brand, but looseness might save it. The projects that land next, on camera and on shelves, have to feel like windows, not mirrors. Give people something they can use, something they can feel, and the conversation will follow. This is where Tom Bower's shadow lingers. Tom Bower sells certainty. Meghan Markle is selling evolution. Certainty is louder. Evolution is slower. If Meghan Markle wants the longer arc, Meghan Markle needs proof points that don't require explanation. And Prince Harry needs space to be Prince Harry without refereeing the discourse. Solve that, and the narrative gravity tilts back in their favor. But that wasn't the whole story. Next, we explore the fork in the road. What Meghan Markle does from here, what Prince Harry risks or recovers, and how one strong move could flip the entire trajectory. Meghan Markle has 3 doors in front of her, and each door writes a different story. If Meghan Markle goes legal, Meghan Markle gets headlines now and risk later. Legal moves feel decisive, but they also stretch the calendar and invite discovery, which is where control slips. If Meghan Markle goes media, Meghan Markle gets to speak, but the room is colder than it used to be. Audiences reward candor and punish curation, so a glossy sit-down won't cut it. The third door is the slow burn. Launch the show, seed the brand, let time harden proof. It's quieter, but it compounds. Prince Harry faces a parallel set of choices. If Prince Harry steps forward to shield Meghan Markle, Prince Harry buys a week and spends a year of goodwill. If Prince Harry steps back, Prince Harry lets Meghan Markle stand on her work. That second move can feel harsh, but it reads mature. The audience knows when Prince Harry is talking for Prince Harry and when Prince Harry is talking for Meghan Markle. The former settles people, the latter stirs them up. The smartest play for Meghan Markle is sequence, not volume. One sticky episode that people finish, one product that people actually reorder, one public moment that feels unscripted. Stack those, and Tom Bower's certainty starts to sound like yesterday's take. The smartest play for Prince Harry is presence with purpose. Prince Harry doesn't need to narrate Meghan Markle's story. Prince Harry needs to deliver his own service, sport, mental health, cleanly and consistently. That separates the brands without splitting the couple. There's also the validator effect. Meghan Markle doesn't need everyone. Meghan Markle needs the right someone's. A founder who isn't afraid to praise the craft. A chef who actually uses the thing. A creator who isn't paid to post but posts anyway. Third-party trust is borrowed, then banked. If Meghan Markle lands a few of those, and if Prince Harry lands one undeniable project that doesn't require context, the tone changes. Not because a statement said so, but because the work did. Tom Bower still hovers. Tom Bower is loud, and loud is sticky. But loud also tires people out. If Meghan Markle can replace noise with utility, watch this, use this, feel this, the audience will follow the path of least resistance. If Prince Harry can remind people why Prince Harry mattered before any of this, the couple regains shape in the public mind. 2 names, 2 tracks, 1 household. So where does that leave us? Meghan Markle isn't out. Meghan Markle is at a crossroads. Prince Harry isn't finished. Prince Harry is at a test. The next move won't be a quote. It'll be a thing you can point to. And when that lands, the conversation shifts from, did Tom Bower get it right? To, does this work? That's the pivot point. The moment when a narrative stops arguing with the past and starts competing for the present. Strip away the noise and you're left with a simple clash. Tom Bower offers certainty, while Meghan Markle offers reinvention. One story says Meghan Markle engineered every frame. The other says Meghan Markle adapted under pressure. Caught between those poles is Prince Harry. Every judgment of Meghan Markle bends the light around Prince Harry, and every move by Prince Harry reshapes how people see Meghan Markle. That tension isn't going anywhere. What actually moves the needle won't be another statement. It'll be proof. If Meghan Markle ships a show people finish and a product people reorder, the temperature drops. If Prince Harry shows up in ways that feel true to Prince Harry, service, sport, grounded presence, the skepticism softens. Do that consistently and the conversation shifts from past accusations to present value. So the question lands with you. When the headlines fade, which story feels real? The certainty Tom Bower sells or the evolution Meghan Markle is trying to live? And where does that leave Prince Harry in your eyes? Shield, partner, or his own center of gravity?